Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Joined this morning along with co-host Curtis Stock. We appreciate you tuning in to the show each and every Sunday morning. If you want to be part of it, you can text into the show at 780-218-9999. As always, another great lineup this week on the show. Our first guest from Score Golf Magazine to preview the Open Championship next week is Rick Young. Next up after that will be Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. Golf tips with Adam Bruce from the Northern Bear. We go around YEG and check in with Ron Lyons from the Legends Golf Club. And our final guest will be Barry Ehlert from the Windmill Golf Group in Calgary, talking about Launchpad, the outdoor driving ranges, and other information like that with Barry Ehlert. He's a great guy and a great guest. Our question of the week on this show is, what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area? So text in to 780-218-9999. Let us know what your favorite par 4 is in the Edmonton area. This segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. A limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. And good morning, Mr. Stock. How the heck are you?
I'm good, Murray. How are you doing?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. Here's my big question for you this week, though.
Yeah.
The Edmonton Sports Talk Golf Tournament on Tuesday. You played with Zach Tecum.
I played with Zach.
Did you survive?
I made it. Yeah,
you made
about
it?
a 6-hour round, but we made it.
Well, yeah, it was a long time. It was so much
balls.
fun. So many activities on the golf course, and the listeners of Edmonton Sports Talk, they are loyal, passionate, dedicated.
Yeah,
It was unbelievable. It was
a
so
good
fun.
tournament.
Now,
good turnout.
Yeah, absolutely, 155 golfers.
Right.
Now, is Zach's game as bad as advertised?
I'm not. I decline to comment on that.
Well, I think that's all the comment we need.
He needs lessons. He needs help.
You didn't provide it for him?
No, I was being quiet. The other two guys were telling him to do the exact opposite things that were wrong, but I didn't bother to chime in there.
Well, and that's a good point, because you're not qualified to teach. You might hit the golf ball pretty good, but golf instructor is probably not your cup of tea.
No.
But
they were he was slicing the ball, so they were trying to get him to aim more left, and it only makes the ball go further right.
Right. I was listening to them on the Hangout the next day, and Zach was on the Hangout, and we were just talking about that. Like, man, everything that you were being told and talked about is completely wrong, completely opposite.
Yeah.
If you're going to get advice. There's a reason one of our advertisers show the PGA of Alberta. They're the most trusted resource in golf pros.
Right.
There's a reason for that.
There's a reason for that. That's
so
right. Yeah.
There you go, Zach. Take advice from golf pros. That's it. No other advice required. Well, I'm really excited to preview the Open Championship. Stalker's favorite major of the year is this week at Royal Troon, and joining us to talk about that and other things is Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Good morning, and I agree 100% with what you just said. Murray, 100%. Deal with golf pros. Gotta.
Yeah.
Absolutely gotta.
No question about it, and appreciate the backup on that one, Rick. Now, I know you are a big fan of Royal Troon, so talk about the Open Championship there this year. What makes this course a great one in the Open rotation?
Well, I was there in 2005. We were on a fam trip, and I got a chance to stay at Marine Hotel, and I got up at like first light, and I actually walked Troon, and Troon to me gets this bad rap. I don't know what it is. Like it's sitting around number 39 or 40 in best courses in Scotland and the UK, and I'm not sure why. It's a beautiful balance of what I call exacting sort of short holes, like including postage stamp, which is what, boys, like 123 yards or whatever. And then you got these super demanding like long holes with incredibly difficult, tough tee shots that you've got to that you've got to put down the middle. So I think the golf course, like Martin Ehlert, who did such an amazing job with Hamilton Golf and Country Club down here. He extended the golf course. The R&A had added 195 yards more than Troon played in 2016. There's new back tees. There's 3 new bunkers. There's what else is there? There's the par 5. The 6th hole is now back to being the longest hole in the Open Championship Rota. It's going to play a whopping 623 yards, which is a real nice bookend with postage stamp at 123. And then when I was out there, one of the most impressive golf holes that I've seen in the United Kingdom is the 11th, and that is just a nasty, difficult hole just from start to finish. And then, honestly, the 17th has been lengthened from 220 to 242 this year. So I think that that alone makes this golf course like such an appealing Open Championship or part of the Open Championship Road. I just like the diversity that it brings to the players, and that's going to manifest itself this week, I guarantee it.
Rick, I think a lot of our listeners want to know who's going to win. Who do you like?
Oh, Stalker. Yeah, you know what? It's a tough call with this particular golf course because it is just what we just said. I mean, it's just so open-ended. I think with this particular golf course, you guys probably know this as well as anybody else when it comes to driving and putting the golf ball. I think those two factors are going to be the biggest thing next week. Keeping it in the fairway, because I'm understanding that the rough over there is just nasty again. Then the greens themselves at Troon are not that difficult. So I think other than a few that in terms of the actual square footage and the size, I think that you go to the top. So right now, if I'm picking, I'm leaning heavily on Scheffler and Rory.
Yeah.
The quality of both those guys have played the past few months, even though Rory has maybe, tossed a couple away, meaning of course the most recent Open Championship, their U.S. Open. But I don't know. I think if you look past Scheffler and Rory, I think you look to a tier 2 group of players and you can just kind of look at them and say, yeah, any of these guys could win. Fleetwood, Robert McIntyre, our reigning, RBC Canadian Open Championship. Ludwig Adberg, who's teeing off in the lead right now at the Scottish Open, the final round today. And then the 3 Americans that are pretty tough to ignore here are obviously Xander Schauffele, Morikawa, and Bryson DeChambeau.
Right.
There's a couple others that I'd throw in there. I think if you're looking for one other guy that might surprise, don't be shocked if you see Corey Connors somewhere near the leaderboard with 18 holes to go.
Have either of you guys checked on the weather forecast? What's the weather supposed to be like? Because that's always a massive factor.
Right now, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess it really depends on it kind of might depend on your point of view. But right now, they're calling for heavy rain and gusty winds for the first round, which should be fun. And then the rest of the week, kind of looks a little unsettled. It's going to be wet and windy at times. I think you both know how the weather over there works. You can, just wait a minute and it'll change.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. There is a little bit of a high pressure system that could work its way in by the weekend. So, I guess it'd be kind of cool if we could have maybe some nastiness, maybe a couple of the front 2 days, and then the rounds 3 and 4 might be nice to let them play golf in better conditions and go from there.
Well, as they say over there, nae wind, nae rain, nae golf. So let's have some.
You got it, Stalker. That's it.
Isn't that what both of you guys would say is part of what makes the Open Championship fun, though?
Yeah.
Is you never know what you're going to get for wind and rain, and when that comes, it just makes it that much more intriguing and interesting for all of us fans to watch.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I've always said, Murray, is you, me, and Stocker, we could go over on a trip over there for 7 or 10 days, and we could get rain every single day, and we'll have a smile on our face at the end of every day.
That's right.
Right? That's just the way it is over there. You accept those conditions. Here in North America, we're fair weather golfers. I hate to sort of lump us all into the same group but that's just the way it is over there. You put on your rain suit, your slickers, whatever you want to call it. You go out and you tackle the elements. That's just the way it is, and I think that's what makes it fun. And I think the players in the Open Championship that accept those conditions the best are obviously the Euros and a few others. But I think that's why I think amongst those favorites that I just told you guys, I leaned very heavily on Euros.
I like Auburn. I got him bet this week in the Scottish Open, and I got him bet next week in the Open.
There you go.
Probably a pretty safe bet there, Stocker. Rick, let's move on to a different subject. Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. Now, being an expert in golf equipment, what are some of the biggest home runs that you've found in 2024?
Oh, boy, where do we start? It's been a good year, boys. It's been a very good year. I think, I think for me, it starts right with some of what I call the industry heavyweights. I mean, TaylorMade's Q10 series, woods and irons have been all they were supposed to be. They're winning on tour. They're winning at retail. Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke, same thing. They've been that particular line has been well received on both ends as well. From an individual basis, I will say that couple of really unique ones that I've come across this year are the new Cobra Limit 3D printed irons. Those are the ones that came out that are probably there was only 500 done, and I think Canadian wise they were gonna be right around $6,000 for the 8 irons or whatever. So, but they're very special. They're incredible. They're an incredible product of technology. Ping Blueprint irons, the newest version of those are also turning some heads on, particularly with Ping Tour staff members. A number of them have moved into Blueprint from a couple of their other irons. So there's something to be said there. If you're looking for a unique story this year in 2024 with putters, the Lab Golf putters, especially this new DF3 putter, is making waves. So that one's interesting. Now, I will tell you too, not officially out yet, so I can't really talk about it too much with you or what the technology is. But Titleist has seeded all of its new GT Woods on tour the last few weeks with great success. The adoption rate has been crazy high for players just taking TSR out of the bag and just putting GT in. I got fitted at Eagle's Nest a couple of weeks ago, and man, it's a pretty special new line that and technologies that they've incorporated here, and I'm anxious to get that out in the public domain. Kind of a last thing, I would say this: there's a much bigger acceptance of non-traditional white golf balls now. Yeah. I feel almost like the ball category is sort of at a tipping point. You're seeing like a lot more colors, a lot more patterning, and TaylorMade are trying to differentiate itself from Titleist in this case, and they've been at the forefront of that with you probably have seen them, the new Speed Soft Ink, the Picks and Tour Response Stripes. I mean, the three of us would, 20 years ago, all we would ever consider playing is a white golf ball and maybe an Optic yellow. But I mean, that's all changing. So I can honestly see the day where white golf balls could be more of a minority on the golf course than what we're seeing now with some of the with some of this other stuff that's coming in. But it's kind of cool. I got to admit, I kind of like some of it.
Rick, the Score Golf Magazine's top 100 list. When do the ratings come out? There seems to be a lot of anticipation this year.
There's always lots of anticipation for that issue, Stocker. It'll be out officially, I believe, at the end of this month. Don't quote me on that. But I think, as always, we do. My editor Jason Logan and the entire the entire group of rankers. I think we do a pretty good job on getting it right. On trying to do our best to get it right. And in this case, there's always some surprises. There's always, the one that I go back to especially is a golf course that I play at quite a bit down here, Tarandawa. It went from 112 to 75, in 1 or 2 years. And that was the single biggest jump of any golf course in the history of the rankings. So, it's always a fun issue. I know it always creates a lot of water cooler fodder for people, and there's lots of people out west that don't agree with what's happening in the east, and people with the east that don't believe everything that in Ontario is all it's cracked up to be, and blah blah blah. And that's what it's for. I mean, that's really what the top 100 does. I think best is it creates dialogue amongst golfers and amongst the industry, and that's why it's probably the most popular thing that Score Golf does on a biannual basis.
Yeah, for sure.
One last one for you, Rick, because we've run out of time, but I can't have you on the show without asking you for your Coles Notes version of this one. But as a huge advocate of municipal and public golf, now that we're a few years past COVID, what are your thoughts on where things are at with public golf in Canada?
Pretty good shape right now, aren't we?
Yeah, seems like it.
We really are. I mean, COVID really changed the dynamic an awful lot. I mean, last year, for example, you had the city of Calgary did 300,000 plus rounds of golf. City of Vancouver did the same. City of Toronto was very, very close to that. So I think what we did is what COVID did is it brought on a whole new level of consumer and people that had never played before, people that maybe had played before or were golfers. They came back to the game. So I think, and the other thing is too, guys, I think there's a number of municipalities out there now, and goodness knows I've had enough problem with elected officials and politicians in this country over the last several years in trying to advocate for municipal golf. But there is a number of cities now that are actually investing in their facilities, in your municipal golf courses. And I think that's a great testament to the game and our future. And I know we're locked for time, but hey, someday it would be good to jump on with you guys and just talk through this issue and this particular subject in greater depth, because man, there's a lot of layers to it.
Awesome. Well, we might just have to do that because you're right. That would be a great topic to discuss. Well, greatly appreciate your time. Enjoy the Open Championship next week. And I think most of us are going to be having our fingers crossed for your Corey Connors pick there.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate you. And it should be a great week over at Royal Trim.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Thanks Rick.
For your time, Rick. That was Rick Young from Score Golf Magazine. On the other side of the break, we're going to chat with Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association and preview the Alberta Mid-Amateur Championships. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines tailor-made speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the Pro Shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And we're going to jump right in with Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. Good morning, Kev. How you doing today?
Hey, Murray. Curtis, I'm doing well. Had a 6-hour hike yesterday, so the legs are a little sore. I had to take one day off of a golf course because I've been on one for like 60 days, right? So
60 days on a golf course, and then you go for a massive hike. How about sit back, kick back, and relax a little bit, Kev?
I might do that this morning and watch some Wimbledon, but let's talk some golf before that.
Yeah, you bet. So 15-year-old Eileen Park won the Alberta Women's Amateur. Not sure we should be surprised with this. What a talented player she is, eh?
Yeah, Murray, I mean, we pretty much saw this coming, right? I mean, she's been winning the U19s, at the age of 13, 14, 15. She won the Canadian U19s last year.
Yeah.
She was runner-up at the Women's Am last year, so... Yeah, this was at River Spirit Golf Club, just west of Calgary. There was some bad weather early in the tournament, but the final couple days were just gorgeous. And she was paired in the final day with Jenna Brueggemann from the Derrick Golf and Winter Club in Edmonton. Pretty good battle early on. But Eileen's just so steady. I talked to her after the round, and she's like, "Oh, I hit 18 greens. It was easy." I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course." Ho-hum to hit 18 greens. So, Eileen Park is your Alberta Women's Amateur Champion at the age of 15. So now, I mean, the trophy case is pretty stocked in this province already, and I think she wants to win the Canadian Women's Am at some point, and maybe soon. That was one of her goals that she said. But a great win for Eileen. Grace Bell, a former U19 champion, was also in that final group, but. Something about Eileen, she just hits it straight down the fairway, gets it on the green, gets over her ball and goes and doesn't overthink things. And at the end of the day, no one was beating her at River Spirit for sure.
The U19 championships were just held in Old. We know that Calgary's Ryan Gillis won the boys and Sarah Armstrong the girls, but how did it go?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with the boys because that's a bit easier to explain. Ryan Gillis shot 64 on Sunday. One off the course record. No one was catching him. 10 under par. Some of the best greens in Alberta, by the way. Old's Golf Club. My goodness, it's just off the highway as you're heading down from Red Deer to Calgary, and they've done an amazing job there. Matt McDonald, who was running Innisfail, has actually returned home as the head pro and GM there at Old. So, he's pretty proud to be back home, and they've done a great job with that course. But yeah, Ryan Gillis, 64 on the final round. I think it was a 5-stroke win on Tate Brueggemann, also from the Derrick.
He had a good nine.
Jenna's brother. Oh yeah, he had 4 or 5 birdies on the back nine.
Yeah, 32.
But there you go. You've got Jenna Brueggemann runner-up to Eileen. You got Tate Brueggemann runner-up to Gillis. So they both just ran into hot golfers. So back-to-back runner-ups for that family. And I will say a couple cool things happened before I get to the girls. Carla Van Remmen got her first ever ace.
Oh, wow.
She's a Calgary golfer who's heading off to university in the States. And Jeevan Dhaliwal got an albatross. This was all happening. This was all happening while the girls were having this incredible back nine. So yeah, he jugged one on 15, 260-yard 5-wood. So it was, we had, and Tessa Ion had a course record in the first round of 66. So we had course records, albatrosses, aces, a one off the course record for Gillis. But I'll try to explain the final hour of the girls because Tessa Ion, Sarah Armstrong, Asta Savadati, Sydney Bisgrove, they all had the lead at some point in the final hour. And
wow.
They were all doing amazing things, but they were all having calamities as well, like lost balls and OB, and it was really dramatic. Sarah was playing a couple groups ahead. Sarah Armstrong is from Medicine Hat, Desert Bloom.
Right.
And she told herself, I'm going to make 5 birdies in the back 9. Well, she came to 18T and she had 4 birdies. Like, she was really pouring it on. Unfortunately, she put her tee shot right into the OB, into the range. But she was able to par her re-tee, post 4 over, and just kind of wait and see. And Tessa Ion made a great birdie on 18 after losing a tee shot on 17. So she gets into the playoff. Savadaddy and Bisgrove, unfortunately, things didn't go their way on 18. So they just missed the playoff. So it was pretty dramatic final hour of the playoff. Tessa Ion and Sarah Armstrong. Armstrong goes fairway, 77 yards to about 9 feet, and, just taps in the stress-free par and ends up winning. So Sarah Armstrong was your champion in a really interesting final group of 4 in that final day, but a really good week at Olds. I will say it, we've got some really good young players, and they've got some really good passion and fighting spirit, and able to overcome stuff. And it was fun.
Barhead coming up next for the Alberta Mid-Am. Great golf course. What do we expect from the week ahead there?
Yeah, I'll be heading up tomorrow morning. That's a course I've never seen, and I'm really starting to see a lot of the courses in the Edmonton area, but I'm excited to see Barhead. I'm going to bring our drone, and I'll get it up in the air and get some cool shots of it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a great course.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Barhead. I was looking at the pairings. Obviously, the feature group that stood out to me is Barrett Jarash from Windmill, who won this event last year in a playoff over Ryan Weary.
Yeah.
Ryan Weary is also in that threesome. He's been the runner-up the last couple of years. And Brandon Markey, who won 2020 at Edmonton Country Club. So that's a pretty good threesome right there with Weary. Weary won the Mickelson Invitational last year. So that's kind of the power group. Jesse Galvin's in there. He's won this twice before. Michael Volks won the Men's Am before. So some good names in there. Ryan Dembrader.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting up there, covering the Mid-Am. It's been a busy 3 weeks of golf. But can't wait. And we had the Mickelson Invitational last week as well, which was fantastic. I was able to catch up with some of the players like Ryan Weary, and they were all at Mickelson. So that was a cool event. $110,000 purse.
Who got most of it?
Well, the guy whose family has a street named after them in Lacombe. So if you can guess who that is, Brady McKinley.
But I thought Brady got second.
Well, he did, but so the night before the final round, they had this skills competition and long drive putting, and I was standing right beside Brady McKinley, and I said to someone, "This guy's a player," and he jugs the chip shot for $4,000, and everyone's hugging him and going crazy, and then he was in the mix on the final day, came second, and got 18,000. So he took 22,000, but the winner was Jivon Sahota from BC, who, by all accounts, I heard he was kind of down on the game and wasn't sure how much longer he wants to play. And all of a sudden he wins 30,000 at the Invitational. So
that'll change his mind.
Yeah. But as far as Alberta golfers, Brady was the one who took home 22,000, but great event. They had the music pumping. It was kind of like a live golf event. And I think that one's certainly gaining some steam in our province, but so a busy couple of weeks with the Women's Am, the U19s, the Mickelson Invitational, and now the Mid-Am starting this week on Tuesday.
Well, we do actually have Barry Ehlert on the show later today, so we'll get a little more detailed on Mickelson Invitational when we chat with Barry. As you know, he owns the place, so I'm sure he's going to have lots of good insight on that.
And ask Bear if, because he often loops for Jesse Galvin, so ask him if he's going to be in Barhead caddying, because he was caddying for Jesse Galvin 2 years ago at Highwood when Ryan Weary went in the tree. Barry Ehlert was standing right there. So he's sitting inside a seat to a lot of the action at the Mid-Am.
Just one more quick question on the U19s. Did Eileen Park? Oh, well, I know she didn't play. Why did Eileen Park not play? Is that just?
I don't know. Maybe she's been there, done that. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering. But
you just won the Women's Am. Maybe nothing. But I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak for her. Maybe she had something nationally. Maybe she had a conflicting tournament. So that did occur to me, but I just thought in the back of my head, she just won the Women's Am. She's won the U19s multiple times. So, but no, Eileen was not there.
Yeah, interesting. Our question of the week on the show, Kev, is what, and you've seen a lot of golf courses up here in the Edmonton area lately. I don't know how much you've actually been playing them, but what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area?
Oh, geez.
It's the softball question.
Well, look, I'm a nature guy. I'm a view guy. So it would have to be a hole on the river valley somewhere. I have not played Royal Mayfair yet. You know what? I will say I just played Blackhawk. I mean, that par, or is that a par 5 where you come down the hill?
That's
and then
number 11. That's a par 5.
11.
Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't count. That hole sticks out to me just because I played it recently.
There's lots of good holes there.
There's the par 3 at Windermere, the par 5 at Windermere. I'll have to give some thought about what par 4 in the Edmonton area. Well, what's number 1 at the ranch, Murray? Is that a par 4?
Number 1 is, yeah, absolutely.
That's my answer. Number 1 at the ranch.
Oh, I love it. Good answer. Good answer.
Just curls to the left. We've had so many great championships there. So
that's a great hole.
There you go.
You know, we were talking about Brady McKinley, and he won the Alberta Amateur a few years back when we hosted at the ranch, and you could really see that guy had a future, and he's starting to show it, isn't he?
He's so focused. He just turned pro. His first pro event was the Invitational. He pockets $22,000. But you know, he's getting engaged. He's not a guy who parties. He's just focused on his golf. Super nice guy. Comes from the greatest family. Like the entire, we call them the Brady bunch. They're all down at Mickelson with their chairs, following him around. Like he's got so much support in his family, right? So his uncle's an accomplished player. It's really cool to see. The McKinleys and how much support he has. And I think he'll do great.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for your time. As always, enjoy some downtime today.
Yeah, you bet, buddy. Okay. We'll see you soon.
All right. That was Kevin Smith from Alberta Golf Association. Okay. We're going to get to a couple of quick texts. My favorite par 4 has always been number 9 at Northern Bear, but it has lost something now that the clubhouse is not in the background. Fair point. But I liked his answer, too, after that. He goes on to say, so I'm going to put number 16 at the ranch. Always loved that hole. And that is a darn good-looking hole since we cleared out all those trees on the right-hand side so you can see more of it.
It's got a good view.
I'm a little biased, but it's pretty hard to see a much. Well, there's not very many better-looking holes than that.
No, it's a good-looking hole.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Good morning, gentlemen. Well, you both had Thompson for the win last week at the John Deere, so you're still tied 7 wins and 4 losses. Now, Stalker, 7 wins and 4 losses is pretty good. We should actually be betting on this stuff. Maybe you are. But British or Scottish Open, a bunch of possibilities here. Who's taking home the hardware today? And I'm going to guess, we haven't actually talked about it yet. I'm going to guess we're both going to pick the same person to win. So I actually have a differentiator today that I'm going to throw out there. But who's going to win the Scottish Open?
Well, I like Auberg, like I said to Rick. I bet him to win the Scottish Open, and I bet him to win the Open Championship.
And is it Auberg or Aberg? I don't know.
It's Auberg.
It's Auberg. Okay.
I used to call him Aberg when he first came, but he corrected them.
He corrected everybody. Okay. So I have Aberg written down as well. Now I'm covering up what I have written down. There is another PGA Tour event on right now, and it's tight. Who's going to win that one?
I have no idea.
Oh, Stalker. You're not following that PGA Tour event?
No, I'm following the Scottish Open.
Okay. So, we both have Auberg then. You check it out in the leaderboard in the commercial break and come back and say who it is. I'm taking Shipley to win the PGA event. Played on the Canadian Tour a few weeks back.
Yeah.
He's, I think, 4th right now on that event. I'm going to take Shipley to win that. But you got to pick yours because that's got to be the differentiator. We're taking the same guy way too often this year.
Yeah, I know.
All right. On the other side of the break, golf tips with Adam Bruce, head professional at the Northern Bear Golf Club. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family-owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer, proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Get the job done right. Visit AccuSteel.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on Duragard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, Duragard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuragardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? Alberta's PGA professionals know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're your most trusted resource for getting more out of the game that you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pro today. And it is now time for the Century Mile Minute, home to live thrilling thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots and electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit CenturyMile.com. And what do you got for us this week, Stalker?
We had a winner again last night.
Did we?
Yeah, decoy. So,
how much did it pay?
$10.
Ooh, so
that's pretty good.
You could have got our listeners rich.
Yeah.
Well,
We won't make them rich with this one, but I've never seen the likes of this horse before, Murray. There's a horse called Wrong Spot. He got left into the gate on June 21st. He had to lose about a dozen lengths. He had no chance at that point. It was over. Somehow he won. He just kept coming and coming and coming, and it was unbelievable. He was claimed by trainer Tim Rycroft, who's getting really hot. And then Friday night, she got left by about 15 lengths. And again, somehow, with a huge finishing kick, she won. And she just drew off. And I have no idea how much talent this horse has. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a horse get left at the gate that badly twice in a row and win both races. So, horse to watch is Wrong Spot. See how high he can go.
Well, that sounds good. And now, just before the last break, you had to pick a guy on the PGA Tour tournament. Who do you got?
Pearson Coody.
You ever heard of him?
Never heard of him. He shot a 61 and it said he's a good putter.
So that's who you're going to pick. All right.
I'm going to be watching the Scottish Open. I got it taped right now. So
okay. Well, you're going to lose that one because you don't come back with a 61 and play another good game. So
probably not.
I like Shipley. All right, Zach, do we have Adam with us?
I tried giving him a couple shouts. No pickup yet.
No pickup yet. Oh, my goodness. Let me, Stalker, keep talking while I send a quick text to him and tell him to answer his phone.
Well, we can mention that this is the 100th anniversary of the Innisfail Golf Club, just down the road from us. Yesterday, they held a special celebration and unveiled a centennial commemorative piece. Innisfail is one of my favorite courses, Murray. I don't know how many times you've played it, but
a lot.
It's a great course. It's set in the trees there, lots of good holes. So Innisfail with its 100th anniversary.
And they just got a new GM. Dale Tomlinson just got hired to be the GM at.
Is that right?
At at Innisfail.
Because Boomer went over to Wolf Creek.
Well, Boomer's been gone from Innisfail for a few years now.
Has it?
Yeah, they've kind of bounced through. They hired a guy that was at Eagle Ranch, I want to say, as their GM.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he didn't last there very long, maybe a year and a half, and he was out, and now Dale Tomlinson's in. So Dale was a GM at Riverbend and Red Deer for a little bit, and he was the GM at the Elks Club, that Winston in Calgary, and then so he just left there, and then now he's surfaced at Innisfail. So he'll do a great job in Innisfail, and they're lucky to have him on board with them, and he'll continue to take that golf course in a great direction, no question.
Good.
Do we have him?
No taker. Third time wasn't the charm. Comes in a private number, so maybe that's why he's not answering. But
okay, well, we'll try to get him. We're going to jump into the open segment now, and we'll try to get him back a little bit later. So the question of the day, Stalker, what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area?
Well, I took a long time thinking of this, and I split it down to 4 public courses and 2 private courses.
Okay.
For the best par 4s. We could talk about this for the full 2 hours. Public first was mentioned, number 18 at Northern Bear. I could pick a handful of par 4s at the Bear, but I like this one in particular. A great finishing hole, water on the left, trees on the right. You got to place your drive, and then you have to hit a good approach into a green that's bordered by water. So I really like that horse.
Oh, yeah, you're still on the Century Mile minute, hey?
I think so, yeah. And then Coal Creek, number 14, risk and reward hole with a million black sand bunkers.
That's a great one. I agree.
And it's a great hole to look at, better hole to play. Surprised you here with this one, Murray, number 18 at Eagle Rock.
Jeez, I've never even played there.
Approach is downhill to a green protected by water. It's a very strong finishing hole, and it's beautiful. So Eagle Rock, number 18. And then finally Wolf Creek, number 9. It's all about the approach shot through those trees, isn't it?
That is a tough hole. That is a really tough, because you got to get your drive as close as you can to the top of the hill.
Right.
I've seen a lot of big numbers on that hole in my day playing there as much as I have, especially back in the Alberta Open days.
Who was the guy who hit it in there and took like a 13 and he
Carlos
was leading?
Espinoza. I was
That's
there.
it.
And
yes.
Yeah, and I saw another guy. He was taking so many strokes, he had to chip out of those trees sideways. But he purposely chipped it out of those trees back into the creek to get it. Ended up making a big number.
And then the private courses, my two favorites there. It's hard to argue with Royal Mayfair's number 18, the amphitheater setting. That's a dandy hole. And then I picked number 16 at the Edmonton Country Club. You can go one of two ways. You can hit the conservative approach to the lower left, or you can play daringly up to the right hand portion of the fairway. It's a tough green to hit, and there's a steep riverbank, so I like that hole too. So those are my 6.
Those are your 6. Your favorite 6, hey?
My favorite 6. I couldn't narrow them down. It's so many good holes out there to choose from.
Alrighty. Well, for me, I've got a few as well. For one thing I'm going to say, I had 14 at Coal Creek down as well. That's such a fun hole with all those million bunkers out there. At Royal Mayfair, what is there? 12 par 4s on the golf course?
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
All of them. I wrote 1 and 18 at Mayfair, but every single par 4 at Royal Mayfair is unbelievable in my opinion. So good. Then I do have to be a little bit of a homer. We've already had 2 at the ranch. 16 and 1 were said. My favorite par 4 at the ranch is number 9.
Number 9 is a great hole.
Absolutely.
Tough green to hit. You got to hit it up to the right side and let it
trickle
filter down the hill.
For sure. But that's mine. Now I'm going to get a little update. Is he on with us right now?
Yes, he's on. He's on hold.
We're going to jump in.
You fall asleep, Adam, or what?
Adam.
Definitely didn't fall asleep, but working in the shop.
All right. Well, glad to have you. So, Adam, why are you so passionate about making people better at golf, and how do you go about doing that?
I think the passion just comes from witnessing it and seeing it happen, and seeing the look on a golfer's face when they hit a golf shot that they've never hit before. I'll give you for instance, I think it was just last week I gave a lesson to one of our members. His name's Jordan, and he'd never been able to hit a draw with his driver. And then after about a 45-minute lesson, we finally got one turning the right way or left way if he's a righty. So, and he had this look on his face, and that's why I do it. It's just seeing them accomplish something that they've been trying to do. And it's just fills the cup, if you know what I mean.
Do you need to get worse to get better when taking lessons?
I don't think so. I know there's a lot of cliches out there that, you're and obviously if you are making a pretty serious swing change, you might hit some poor shots, but if you are working on the right things, you should see some good improvement. Most, especially with me, when we are working on things that usually deals with shallowing the angle of attack, controlling the face a little bit more. And that's really, it's just going to lead to more consistency. So that would very rarely lead to you getting worse.
What do you look for when you're first working with a student?
For me personally, the first session, if it's my first lesson with someone, it's going to be a lot of observation. I look for some tendencies, what their standard miss would be for right-handed golfers. Probably 90% of them, they're missing it to the right. And then I look for how they strike the golf ball, where their impact point is with the ground, with their low point. And then I kind of look to maybe create a more consistent delivery of the club.
There's not one answer to this, but what do golfers need to do to help improve their ball striking and consistency? What would you give as a tip?
Yeah, ball striking and consistency. Shallowing the angle of attack is really important. when you do that, your low point is typically going to move a little bit more forward. Then you'll be starting to strike that golf ball before the ground. And that's where, for me anyways, when I see the most success in my game and in all my lessons, when we can deliver the club a little bit more shallow into the golf ball, that's where you're going to see your ball striking really improve and be more consistent.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Adam Bruce, head golf professional at the Northern Bear Golf and Country Club. And before I get to the next question, Adam, I actually just want to say congratulations. You just won a PGA of Alberta event last week. Not your first one, I'm sure, but you've always been a great player and great to see you on top of another leaderboard, bud.
2017.
Thank you.
2017 PGA of Alberta Championship.
That's the last one I won too. So it's been a while. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations. Always fun to win, no question.
Thank you so much.
You worked at Golf Tech for years. How did working with all the technology offered through Golf Tech change your approach to teaching?
Obviously the technology helped a lot, made it very easy to identify what students are doing wrong or inefficiently. But what it really it helped me kind of diagnose swings and see. Obviously, now that I don't have their technology, it's a little bit more challenging to see the swing flaws. But no, it definitely taught me a lot about the swing, and their tech certainly makes it easy.
You played a lot of junior hockey in the CJHL. I think you were captain of the Strathcona Bruins for 3 years. Did you have any aspirations to make the NHL?
Maybe before that, when I was a naive teenager.
Yeah.
But no, definitely. My first pursuit was going to be, I originally went to Grant McEwen to play on the hockey team.
Okay.
And then I tried out for the golf team just for fun. I think I was a 4 or 5 handicap at the time, and I ended up making the team. So that's where my career path kind of changed into golf. I transferred into the golf program. But originally hockey was going to be my means to an education, but then it turned to golf so.
You shot a 61 at Leduc. Is that the course record still?
Yes, it's the tournament course record. Yeah. But you guys are well aware of Blair Butter. He once shot a 59 there,
right?
But wasn't in a tournament. Yeah, I actually opened with him the day after he shot that. So.
Oh, is that right?
Well, that's a good score. Holy.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was looking at your bio, and one of the questions was, "What would you be doing if you weren't a golf professional?" And you said, "A plumber."
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah, I'm one of 7 boys in the family, and all of the others are plumbers. So my dad was he had his own plumbing business, and then kind of all the kids sort of took after him there.
I could have used your family then. We had some plumbing problems a couple of weeks ago. So.
Oh, yeah, you could have for sure.
Another golf lesson one for you. How do you work with students on their short game, Adam?
Yes.
Short game. That's probably that's where I'm maybe the most passionate about in golf instruction. A lot of it is, again, more low point control, but more importantly, like using the club properly, and making sure the student has the right equipment in the bag to have a good short game. Murray, you probably see it every day at the ranch, but probably 9 out of 10 players on hole 1, they pull out their brand new AI Smoke driver or QI10 driver. But then when they get around the green, they're probably using 4 or 5 year old Vokey wedges that probably haven't been fit for them. So having the proper tools in the bag for a short game is probably equally, maybe if not more important than the driver for sure.
What are you using when you're chipping the club?
For me, I use a couple different ones, but I think the more you can kind of get comfortable with one of your wedges, regardless of what it is, that's where you'll probably see your short game improve and maybe start to get the ball up and down a little bit more effectively. For me, it's primarily my 56 degree. But I know there's a lot of different ways you can go with that, depending on what bounce you have on your wedges, what loft they are.
Adam, how's the season going at Northern Bear? Obviously lots to deal with losing the clubhouse, hosting the ATB Classic, which I'm still stunned you didn't get a sponsor exemption into, but let us know how it's going out there.
No, you know what? It's actually going really good. When the weather's cooperating, we're very busy. I feel the fire actually on the Northern Bear community kind of had a positive effect. A lot of people want to support us, so we're seeing a lot of traffic when the weather's cooperating. This last week of heat has actually been been very good for traffic. But yeah, the course is getting a little dry, but this rain today is sure helping.
If people are looking to connect with you to get lessons or book a tee time at Northern Bear and get out and visit you that way, how can they do those things?
Yeah, for me, they can email me. My email is just adam@northernbeargolf.com. Phone the shop, 922-BEAR. And then, hey, I'm on Instagram and all the social media. I get a lot of my lessons through there as well. So you can message me. My handle is spruce61.
All right, because you're 61. Yeah. Good. I just figured out where that came from.
Oh, no, that's actually my hockey number.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, dual meeting though. Yeah, now.
Yeah, for sure. One last one for you. Our question of the week on the show is: what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area?
My favorite par 4 in Edmonton. I'm a little biased here, but it's probably hole 12 at the Glendale. I spent a lot of time at the Glendale, just over 10 years. It's a pretty basic hole, but I managed to make birdie on it a lot. So that would probably be my favorite par 4 in the Edmonton area.
Well, that's a good reason for it to be your favorite, Adam, no doubt. Well, greatly appreciate your time. Sounds like you're busy. You better get back to work.
No. Again, I apologize. I didn't answer on the first 2 rings, the first 2 calls. But yeah, okay.
All good. Well, thanks for your time. Have a good one.
Yes.
Thanks,
right,
Adam.
Adam Bruce from the Northern Bear Golf Club. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and talk with Ron Lyons, owner of the Legends Golf Club. And this is mostly going to be about old golf carts, so you want to stay tuned for that. This is a VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca. We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com, and we are now going to go around YEG and check in with the Legends Golf Club and owner of the Legends Golf Club, Ron Lyons. Good morning, Ron. How are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you this fine morning?
Good, Ronnie.
Well, we're getting a little rain. After all the rain we had, this heat's dried golf courses out a bit. So I bet you got a smile on your face too, getting some moisture out there.
Yeah, we're lucky we're on the river, but any help from Mother Nature is appreciated at this time of year, especially after the heat wave.
Yeah, no question. Well,
this rain's supposed to stop in an hour. Anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. So, Ron,
time is going to be perfect.
I understand you're at your golf car museum today and expecting a visit from one of Edmonton's largest car clubs. What's going on there?
Well, I've got the Main Street Cruisers coming by. It's a car club that started here in Edmonton in 1993, and they meet on a regular basis at different venues around town. And this week they've chosen the Legends for their weekly meeting, right? And
all right,
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous because last week they had 177 cars show up. So it won't be that this week, but that's a lot of cars. Ooh.
You wrote a book on golf cars. Give us some early history as to how the golf car made its way into the game.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I won't give it to you in book form. But, you know, there were a number of factors that contributed to the growth of the golf car industry, and the biggest being the end of the Second World War and the demise of the caddy.
Yeah.
There were like a lot of factors that were producing, you know, goods for the war effort. They began retooling and created hundreds of thousands of new jobs, you know, that were higher paying and more stable than caddying, right? And as you know, I think they estimated there were over 1 million, you know, casualties from the war, right? So guys lost limbs and that. And there was a bunch of these small electric companies in the States. They began retooling their operations and making small little cars, modifying them to help disabled guys. And that evolved into golf car manufacturing in pretty much around the 1950s. And I'll give you a little info on the first patent, right? I met the guy through golf collecting. He was kind of the historian at the Houston Country Club. And the first patent for a golf car was issued to one of their members. His name was Robert Jackson, and he had arthritis. So I guess it'd be like afternoon at the golf course. There's one kid, he come bombing in there on a little Cushman scooter. It's 100 above. Like, you can imagine there's not much play in that time, right? So he called the kid over and he goes, "Hey kid, I need one of those because I can barely walk." So the kid told him where he got his Cushman scooter. He went to the Cushman dealership, bought a Cushman, then he took it to a company and had it retrofitted into a golf car. And it wasn't very practical. The first one, it was like a park bench on wheels. You probably saw it in the collection there, Curtis, right?
Yeah,
when you first come in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like 4 golfers in the caddy all rode on the same cart. So you can imagine it was a little bit of mayhem. And that was kind of like the first golf cart patent, right? And then it evolved from there to where there's at least 200 different makers. There was a boom, and then eventually the big fish ate up all the little fish, and we got like 4 or 5 car makers today, golf car makers.
You've got 85 examples in your collection. Out of those, what are your personal favorites?
Well, I mean, I like the Arnold Palmer. It took me a long time to get it. There was a superintendent out in Ontario. He passed away, and I knew his kids had it in the garage, and they weren't decided what they wanted to do with it. So it took about 7 years, and I finally added that one to the collection. And I like it because it's Canadian, number one, and has the Arnold Palmer connection, right? And then probably my second favorite is the one you probably saw in there. It's called the Chadwick. It's on a BMW chassis, and it goes 60 miles an hour.
Oh, I can use that.
A guy from Pennsylvania, he bought 25 chassis, and he put a golf car body on them, and he marketed them as the golf cart of the rich and famous. And he gave the first one to JFK, the second one to Frank Sinatra, and I managed to acquire one of those and get it in the collection.
Holy, pretty spectacular stuff, Ron. I'm curious, how did the introduction of the golf cart change golf course architecture?
Well, that was prior to the introduction of golf carts, most golf courses were basically flat, and they were built on land that was suitable more for farming than golf cart development, and land at that time was fairly expensive, right? And then with the introduction of golf cars, which were able to traverse, high slopes and travel long distances between the holes, right? It allowed golf course architects to choose new sites, with rugged terrain, and they could stretch out the holes, add residential development to them, and that actually created a lot of revenue for golf course development. And at that time, around that time, the number of golf courses in the U.S. and Canada was on a decline. It had gone down about 15%. And then once the new development came along, where these, developers, they could pick up land relatively cheap, compared to good farmland, they would buy the land, develop golf courses on it, and create a lot more revenue with the residential development. And that's probably the biggest factor.
Your museum also has, besides the golf cars, you got a load of ancient golf clubs and tees. Equipment has changed so much. How did people actually play using mashies and niblets and all those other clubs?
Yeah, well, we always joke it's a good excuse to play with the wood shafts is a good excuse to play bad golf. But it's you played with them. I think one time didn't you play? It was John Wilson using hickory, another guy using clubs from the 40s, 50s, and then each era. And with the wood shaft clubs, it's pretty tough. You can't really muscle the ball around the course. There's guys who can hit the ball long, but it's for the average guy. It's like you got to shorten your game by about 40%, and it's they warp the shafts, but it's more of a kind of a fun thing. Go back and try playing with the old hickories, and it's a social event too, with all the guys getting together and dressing up and having competition.
What's your favorite old club?
Well, yeah, I've got one in the collection there. It's like a bullet-shaped fairway wood, and I picked that up from Pat Little, who his wife Jackie's one of our legends, right? But I got it from Pat. He got it from the guy in Calgary who got it from Bert G, who brought it over when he came to the Vic course in 1910. He brought it with him, so it has the fact that it's a great visual club and it has a good Edmonton historical connection makes it my favorite.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is the owner of the Legends Golf Club, Ron Lyons. Now, Ron, when people are playing at the Legends, can they go visit the museum? And if so, is there an extra fee to do that?
No, I remember it's like kind of like when I had my traveling, golf display and that. I've never charged anybody to visit the museum. It's kind of more of the motive there is to promote the history of the game, and it's kind of a unique feature. But it's not open. I'm usually around, or Brian, our director of golf, he's around, right? If somebody wants to see it, we'll open it up for you anytime, and it's free of charge, right? And if I'm around, you get the 8-minute tour.
How many years have you been collecting cars and clubs?
I think, actually it was funny because before I went into the actual golf business, right, building Legends, I had a couple of driving ranges, right? I had one by Speedway Park and another one on 167th. And a fella by the name of Judd Town, who really should be an Alberta legend, like you probably know Judd, right?
Yeah.
He's hobbling around now, 85 years old, but he still goes to the golf course every day and putts and that. He gave me my first club, and then I went down, researched it at the library, found a book on collectibles, and I started, buying stuff to decorate Legends, and that evolved into, better stuff and that I keep, and that's kind of how it started.
How are things at the course this year? Are you having a good year?
Oh yeah, everybody got off to a little bit of a slow start there. The weather wasn't our best friend to start, and it took a while for the nighttime temperatures to warm up to where we could get some good growth in that going. But now we're in really good shape, and everything's going good.
Yeah, I played there, about 3 weeks ago, and conditions were great, especially the Traditions 9. I found that to be immaculate.
Yeah, you know what happens a lot of times with, like as we built the course over, we built the first 18, and then it was like 20 years later, we built the third 9, right? So you have different grasses, and it seems like some years, the old POA greens, they get going quicker than the newer greens with the modern, seeding and that. And that's probably what it is. Like, POA, once it goes, they're the nicest greens to putt on. And they were a little ahead of the bent on the other side on Champions. And that's why you probably noticed the difference.
Ron, I'm glad you brought up the name Judd Town. Like, I just put 2 and 2 together. Like, I played golf with him like 35 years ago a number of times, and kind of became buddies with him. And boy, I hadn't heard that name for a long time. Great to know that he's still around and out enjoying golf. So yeah, that's a blast from the past for sure.
I wanted Judd to become he's one of the few guys who I've asked to be one of our legends, and he turned me down because he didn't think he deserved it, right?
Oh, wow.
But he's done more to promote golf around Edmonton with he did the senior golf news, and he pounded the pavement, and you can relate to that, Curtis, coming up with articles, and Judd, he loves the game. He's like, there's nobody who loves the game more than Judd.
No.
That's awesome. Well, Ron, if people are looking to get out and play at the Legends, how can they book tee times?
We're slowly converting to the online, but we're still using the phone system, right? As I mentioned the last, but if you call 780-449-4911, that's our phone number. And I was just going to mention too, if anybody wants to see the golf cart museum without having to actually attend the museum, we did a drone video last fall. And I lined up the entire collection on hole 1 on our Champions 9 and did a drone video, which is on our website.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's great.
Awesome, yeah. Great stuff. Well,
it's a good way you'll fly over.
Yeah.
One last question for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area?
Wow. I don't get around as much as I used to, but, you can find a great hole on pretty much every golf course, right? And boy,
what about at the Legends? What's your favorite par 4 at the Legends?
Well, I like number 3 on Old Hickory. You tee up from the top of the valley down into the bottom.
Yeah,
it's not a tough hole, but it's I remember when we built it. We had a tree line that went through the ancient riverbank, right? And Ed, my partner, who is Eddie and I built the course together, right? I said, Eddie, you're going to get a surprise tomorrow when you come every day and do a little tour. We plowed through the riverbank and all of a sudden opened up the gap to the valley there, and it's quite a nice it's a nice elevation change for around Edmonton, and probably my favorite course on Legends. My favorite hole on Legends.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time as always, Ron. It's great to talk to you. You're just such a wealth of knowledge and information. Just fascinating to hear what you have to say.
Okay, boys. Well, wish you guys the best of luck, and it looks like the weather's going to break in perfect time for our car show. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully you'll get out this afternoon and hit the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ron.
Ronnie.
Was Ron Lyons, owner of the Legends Golf Club. On the other side of the break, we'll finish off our open segment. Soccer and I will talk all things local golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on Duragard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, Duragard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuragardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Aram Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter business decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com for more information. And Stalker, we started the open segment when Adam was. Any other par fours jump up to the top of the leaderboard for you? We've had some other people mention some, but
yeah, no, I picked 6 of them. And
that's enough. Hey,
I could go on, but there's just so many good holes.
Yeah,
so many good courses in Edmonton. We're really lucky.
That's what I was just going to say. I mean, we are very fortunate to have so many fabulous golf courses here in Edmonton to play, and retired Stalker gets to play them all a lot. So good for you.
Yeah,
you're a lucky man. Well, what was on tap this week for local events?
Well, the PGA of Alberta had its stop at Calgary's Mackenzie Meadows, and it was a Calgary sweep with Chris Horton winning a playoff over another Calgarian, Kevin Black, formerly from Edmonton, and Tyler Labouthier of 365 golf tied for 3rd. So it was a Calgary finish at the PGA of Alberta stop.
Yeah, you didn't get the senior side of that. There was a senior side of that too. Terry Carter won that. He's also from Calgary. He shot 3 under on the senior division.
Good for him.
Yeah, but Scotty Too Hottie Westman from the Ranch, he finished 5th, I think, shot 73. So
Yeah,
he had a good little run. Yeah, so that was a young guy PG event combined with a senior PG event down there at Mackenzie Meadows.
Yeah.
Must be there was a lot of red numbers. So I've played there once in my life. I don't really remember it, but I'm thinking it must be maybe a little on the short side and pretty wide open with all those red numbers.
I don't know if I've ever played Mackenzie Meadows. If it was, it was when I lived in Calgary a long time ago. But
Yeah, when you lived in Calgary, it wasn't there. It's not brand new by any stretch of the means now, but it's definitely a newer golf course right on the very, very south side. What about hole-in-one, Stalker? How many people got an ace this week?
2 of them. Bradley Brown got a hole-in-one at the Edmonton Petroleum Club. He used a 9-iron from 120 yards on number 15. That's that green that has that bunker, usually placed right in front of the pin.
Ah, yes.
And at the Derrick, Justin Solberg, ace number 8 from 146 yards with a pitching wedge. Those are the 2 holes in one. It's pretty good. Pitching wedge, 146 yards.
Yeah, I don't think I could skull it that far.
Yeah,
but I couldn't hit it that far.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a big pitching wedge for sure. Well, Stalker, golf this week. I know we both played in the EST Classic. We talked a little bit about that. Absolutely a phenomenal day again for that tournament. What else did you get up to this week?
Well, I played Goose Hummock, and as I texted and put on Facebook, I played Goose Hummock 20 years ago. I swore I would never play it again. I thought it was a gimmicky goat ranch, and I said, I'm never going to play this course again. Then I played it on Thursday, and everything changed. It's fantastic now. It reminds me of Barhead, of the 7 courses now owned by Country Club Tours owner Sam Musa. He told me, he said, Goose Hummock is our best property. And I laughed, and I thought, well, that's impossible. But I'll go out and see what I can do here and play 18 holes at Goose Hummock, and there's no question about it. It's their best property. It is fantastic.
It's better than Red Tail Landing.
It's better than Red Tail Landing.
And the one out... Whitetail. It's better than Whitetail.
Yeah.
Holy!
It's got some nice, beautiful elevated greens. There's nice bunkers. There's a few dog legs. You swear that you're out in the middle of the country, like at Barhead or Athabasca. I got nothing but great things to say about the conditions. Were perfect.
Wow!
And like I said 20 years ago I'd never play it again. I'm glad I did.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on that train that you were on, but I'll have to see about getting out there and playing then. That's fabulous news. Any other golf for you this week?
Played, as you said, in the tournament at the ranch, and then I played Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria too.
Playing Blackhawk this Thursday.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a treat for you.
That will be.
Yeah. So my other golf this week, I played in the Easter Seals Kevin Carius Classic at Belvedere,
which I never got an invite to.
Oh,
thanks,
boy!
Kevin.
Wow, shame on KK for that one. That was a great tournament. Had a lot of fun, and our team got second place.
Oh, good for you.
So won some prizing for second place, and there was big door prizes. And so as I texted my wife, I said, geez, I won a pretty nice prize. And I texted, I won some barbecue sauce. And she goes, oh.
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah. And then I said, oh, and some barbecue utensils. And she goes, oh, okay, that's a nice prize. And I said, oh, and a gift card to Ribeye Butcher Shop.
Oh,
that's now let's start a bigger prize. Oh, and a fancy new barbecue.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah, so that was a fun little win. And, Belvedere was good. I mean, the had a couple of fairways were a little rough and one green, but, take away that. They're doing some renovations on their irrigation one hole at a time, so you can see them doing that work to improve the course. But outside of a couple little spots, the course was really good. So I've always enjoyed playing out at Belvedere. It was good. And then on Thursday, Sean and I had our match in the PGA match play at Sturgeon Valley against Keith Whitecotton and his partner. And Sturgeon Valley is in great shape. It was really, really, really good. The match, as anticipated, went the way I anticipated. Piercy's struggling a little bit. He's getting in his own mind. He has like 2 or 3 drivers in his bag and around, and he's a mess right now. And hopefully he gets it sorted out for what I have going on this week with him. But I was 1 over on the front 9 at Sturgeon Valley, and we were 4 down.
Oh, really?
And you don't come back from 4 down through 9 against Keith Whitey. That guy is so good.
Yeah.
He is so good.
Whitey,
yeah. So, but it was great to play with him. Great to see him light up. He through 4 holes, we were all square, and then he made 3 birdies in a row, and 2 of them he hit it to like this.
Oh.
And we said, like, don't even bring your putter. That's just good. Like, it's so good, so fun to watch for sure. And what about this week? You got Blackhawk.
Blackhawk, yeah. To be determined.
And to be determined. All righty. Well.
Blackhawk will be fun. I like that course a lot.
Yes.
And then it's
how do you
in the
not?
top 100 Canadian courses, which we talked to Rick Young about. So it'll be interesting to see where they are this year.
Well, I kind of teased that I have a good week ahead. As you saw, I have my golf clubs here. I have my suitcase here. So in 27 minutes when the show ends, I'm getting picked up by our head pro, Sean Piercy, our events and clubhouse manager Adam Wizard, and our superintendent Derek Senko, and we're heading out to BC to the Challenge Cup, which is put on by the Alberta Golf Superintendents Association. It's at Copper Point. So I'm playing Copper Point tomorrow, playing Copper Point Tuesday, but on the way have a 2:30 tee time this afternoon at this place. Talk about top 100 courses in Canada. This place is top 5, I think.
3.
Banff Springs, baby.
Yeah,
playing
that'll be
Banff
great.
Springs this afternoon at 2:30. So I am
And you playing
super
Jasper on the
pumped.
way back?
No, that's next week. I have another interesting week next week.
Oh, my God.
As we're celebrating my wife's parents' 55th wedding anniversary by going to Jasper Park Lodge and playing Jasper Park Lodge twice next week.
Good.
So Banff
Busy
today,
schedule.
Jasper Park Lodge twice next week. Oh, I feel so bad for myself,
Yeah, I
Stalker.
know, it's terrible.
I almost feel like you right now. The week after that, Stalker, I'm playing in the men's member guest at Mayfair.
Oh, nice.
So Banff, Jasper, Mayfair. Oh, life's rough.
Life's tough.
Life is tough. So anyways, next week I can report, and then we're going to have the director of golf from Banff Springs on the show next week. Then the week after that, we're going to have the head pro from Jasper on the show.
Good.
And then we can have this debate again, Stalker. Do you
About
like
which is
Banff
better?
or Jasper?
They did a contest there a few years ago, and where you voted for what was your favorite course, Banff or Jasper, and it was very close.
Yeah, well, as it should be.
Yeah, I've only played Banff, I think, twice. I played Jasper about 40 times. It's like an old home to me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you need to get to Banff a little bit more so it's a little more even in your analysis, maybe.
That's true.
All right. Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to chat with Barry Ehlert, the owner of the Windmill Golf Group. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer, proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Get the job done right. Visit accusteel.ca.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know.
The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Ardent Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. Quick texter texted in, Goose Hummock is not as good as Whitetail. So someone doesn't agree with you, but hey, that's golf. Everyone has an opinion.
Whitetail is great. There's nothing wrong with Whitetail at all. I think it was more... And maybe it is a little better. I don't know. I was just so surprised and in shock about how good a golf course Goose Hummock was. And the 3 guys that we played with all said it was the best course they played this year. And
that's great.
It was great. And Whitetail is a great course. I love Whitetail. I like Coal Creek. But the Goose will surprise you if you haven't played it in a while. I mean, there used to be holes there where you'd have to hit an 8-iron, then a 3-wood, then another 3-wood.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're gone.
Zach's also mentioning that there's several nasties in the nasty chat talking about the EST golf tournament and how much fun they had at the golf tournament as well, since we're talking about that. So thanks to all you nasties out there again for making that a very, very special day for us all. It is now a trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? And Stalker, what is the question this week?
Which country has the most golf courses per capita in the world? Which country has the most golf courses per capita in the world? If you think about it, it should be pretty obvious, but I don't think you have to Google this one. But that's the question.
All righty. Text into 780-218-9999 if you want to get in on that trivia contest to get in on the prizes. And do we have Barry on the line?
We do not.
We do not. We're having trouble getting our guests on today. So, you know what? We're going to talk a little bit about the Windmill Golf Group. And the biggest reason, I mean, Windmill Golf Group, Barry Ehlert owns Mickelson National Golf Club. And you and I have both played it.
Yeah.
It is an unbelievable golf course.
It's fantastic, and I'm wondering where it's going to be in Score Golf's rankings this year.
Well, it came out in its first year. I believe it was top 25 for sure, maybe 20.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But after another year...
Yeah.
There's a par 4 there, the drivable par 4. I actually drove the green on it.
Well, you were playing the forward tees probably, Stalker.
We were.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I know you're old. Now, the other thing that they own is Launchpad. Now, Launchpad is those the Canadian version of the I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. What are those crazy driving ranges in the States that are so popular?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. But, what are they called? But anyways, he has one at Mickelson National, one at Heritage Point in Calgary.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm curious to hear from Barry how they're doing. I know Zach's got him on the phone. Are we going to get Barry on the line here, Zach?
Yeah,
we got him on the line.
Okay, we got him. Good morning, Barry. How are you?
Barry?
How are you doing?
Oh, good. How are you doing, Barry?
Yeah, really well, thank you.
Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear. I understand you're down in Montana right now.
I am, and I don't have great cell service, but we're going to do our best, and hopefully we don't cut out.
Well, you're sounding great so far. We were just talking about Mickelson National, how amazing it is. But Barry, what are all the courses and facilities that are part of the Windmill Golf Group, and how has the season been for your facilities so far this year?
Yeah, so you just mentioned the one Mickelson National. We have Springbank Links, the Hamptons Golf Club, and of course Heritage Point Golf Club. Season's been okay. Obviously, it was a slow start, and the weather was kind of cool. I don't remember a start to a season quite that cool and wet, but you know what? Weather has turned now, and Stampede's in full swing ending today in Calgary. So yeah, we're anticipating a great rest of the season.
Now that you've got a new clubhouse at Mickelson National, are there any plans to go fully private?
We actually just announced plans to our membership a couple months ago that we are going fully private next season, actually. So
guys,
that'll be great.
Better get out there this year to play it.
Better get out there, yes, this year for sure.
Yeah, because it's definitely, Murray and I were saying, it's a great course and one that you got to play.
Absolutely. No, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Are there any plans to get maybe something like the Canadian Open out there?
I think the golf course is a quality golf course and a serious test of golf, which is great. Hosting an event like that would be amazing. It's not something that, we think we have to do to showcase the quality of our golf course. But yeah, we're open to hosting, events. We just hosted our second annual Mickelson National Invitational, which is a great event that we're going to host every year. And so something we're really proud of, but any championship caliber type of events, we'd love to be considered.
Now, we had Kevin Smith on the show earlier today, who is obviously a member at Mickelson National. He told us to ask you if you caddied in the Mickelson Invitational, and if you're caddying for your buddy Jesse Galvin and the Mid-Masters, the Mid-Am at Barhead this week.
Yeah, I didn't caddy at the Invitational, and unfortunately I can't caddy for him this week. Every once in a while I got to put in a little time in the office, so I do caddy for him as much as I can, but not this time.
How did the Mickelson Invitational go?
It's fantastic. Great event. First day, showed its teeth with some bad weather, sideways rain and blowing, and scores reflected that. But the next 2 days we had incredible weather, and scores reflected that as well. So, it was an awesome event. Grew from last year. We had a purse of $110,000. Our winner, Jivan Sahoti, took home a $30,000 check, and we feel like it's an important event and something we want to continue to grow, and something we're very proud of as a team.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Barry Ehlert, owner of the Windmill Golf Group. Now, let's talk about your launch pad concept and how have those locations been received in the Calgary market?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, I have two passions in life that are work related, outside of family and other things that are probably much more important for sure. But those things are golf and construction. I grew up around the construction industry a lot, and I love the creative components of it. And Launchpad has been able to fuel both of those fires. We've got 2 locations open now. We're contemplating an expansion plan. Nothing that we have ready today to make announcements, but it's been an awesome experience. We've got so many great stories and things that, a lot of times getting clubs in the hands of people for the very first time. So it's really been a really great business opportunity for us.
Maybe just explain exactly what Launchpad is.
So we call golf entertainment, which is different than just typical golf. It's a quasi driving range, but very entertainment and technology focused. So whether you're a golfer or not a golfer, your experience can be equal or better even for non-golfers, because the games that we have and the opportunities we have truly doesn't matter if you're a golfer or not. And that's reflected. About 70% of the people that come to our facilities classify or consider themselves non-golfers. So we love, hopefully being part of growing the game and getting people, holding a golf club for their first time or infrequently, and hopefully they, take that next step and take it to a golf course at some point in time in the future.
Is the location in Edmonton far away?
We'll see. We do, as I mentioned, have some aspirations and.
I think we're losing Barry.
Are you still with us, Barry? We're kind of losing you there.
I think Montana's gone.
Is he gone? You want to try to get him back real quick, Zach? Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, so that was unfortunate. That was an answer I wanted to hear, because there is very rampant rumors about the location of Launchpad in Edmonton. I'm 99% sure it's happening on the south side of Edmonton. But as he said, he's probably not quite ready to it. I'll throw you back to the boys. Okay, he's coming back. All right. You're back with us?
I hope so.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Now, we didn't catch your answer to Stalker asking about the location in Edmonton.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, we do have aspirations to grow the concept. We have something, brewing in other locations, but nothing specific or ready to announce for Edmonton. And I was mentioning, hopefully if we're able to talk again sometime in the future, then I'll have a better update for you.
Well, that's a very politically correct answer, Barry. I love it. We have
the first time I've done this, boys.
Yeah, I hear you. We have a mutual friend, Rob Wilson, owner of VIP Golf. This is the VIP Golf Show, and your business partners with them as well. You got any, good gossip or dirt on Rob you can throw out there for us?
Probably, but maybe off the air.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a great partner for you, hey, with VIP Golf, working with your facilities, and I know he's partners with you at Heritage Point as well.
Yeah, no, great guy. We've been knowing each other for a long time, and he's done a lot for the game of golf too. So absolutely a big supporter of VIP.
How are things at Heritage Point? I played there several times when the old Canadian Open used to be there, but haven't played it in a while. How is that course this year?
Yeah, you know what? Really good. We're very busy. You know, its location, I think 20 or 30 years ago was a little bit out of town.
Yeah.
But we're on the edge of the city now. And yeah, exactly. And it's a busy golf course. And, you've got a great core group of members, some great corporate business. But it's been golf course has been received very well for a long, long time.
I've never played the Hamptons or Springbank Links, so I'll have to get out to those too.
Let's make that anytime. You know how to reach me.
Yeah, you're missing out, Stalker. They're both great golf courses as well. And, speaking of that, Barry, we talked about or asked about Launchpad growing. What about the golf course side of Windmill Group? Is there thoughts or plans to add another golf course or two as well?
Yeah, you know what? I don't say no to any opportunity until I know more details of the opportunity. And, we've had as many as 8 in the portfolio in the past. And, through different business opportunities and different things, we have 4, but for sure, golf is what I grew up doing, and all I really know in my business life and career. So opportunities present themselves, we'll definitely be taking a look at it.
Well, if people would like more information on your golf courses or Launchpad, how can they find it?
Best thing to do is go to windmillgolf.com or launchpadgolf.com.
Awesome. Now, our question of the week on the show, I'm not sure how you'll be able to handle this one because it's what is your favorite par 4 hole in the Edmonton area? How much golf you played up here? I know you guys had Heritage Point under your umbrella at one time, but have you played much golf up here, Barry? Do you have an answer to that one?
I don't, but I have played, several of the golf courses. I don't know if I could point out a specific favorite right now, but there is a couple of Blackhawks that I really like. But I can't specifically tell you what holes they were. If I saw them, I would be able to tell you again, but
18,
don't know the hole numbers.
18 at Blackhawk is great. That's the one that the green is really elevated and it's sort of a dogleg left. That's a great hole.
Right.
What's your favorite par 4 on Mickelson National?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Again, it's tough for me to say that. It's almost like saying you have a favorite child, right?
Right.
I've spent 15 or 16 years building this thing, and I do have a special affinity for hole 10. It was the first hole that was built on the golf course. I think it's a dynamic golf hole. Lots of bunkering, lots of contours. So if I had to pick one, it'd probably be 10, just because that's when the action really started happening, and it was the first hole in the golf course built.
It's a great hole, though. I agree with you 100% on that one. Well, as always, appreciate your time, Barry. Great to catch up with you and hear everything you have going on.
Boys, hope you're doing well. Can't wait to talk to you again soon.
Okay,
awesome. Thanks very much, Barry. That was Barry Ehlert, owner of the Windmill Golf Group. Now, Stalker Trivia. A lot of people got it, I saw.
Yeah, the answer is Scotland.
And
550 golf courses in Scotland.
Oh, 550.
Isn't that amazing?
Smokes, that is amazing. Well, the winner was VR Montenegro. Congratulations to you, VR.
He wrote
now,
a song.
I am going away. Well, I think that's his handle. He hasn't got back to Zach yet, so I'm not really sure what his real name is. But I am, as I mentioned, going away from literally right now, so I won't be back in the office till Thursday, so I'll reach out to you then to let you know how you can collect your prize. And as always, that wraps up another week of the VIP Golf Show. So thank you very much for joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems on Edmonton Sports Talk. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock or myself at Murray McCourt. Next week on the show, we will chat with Meg Storms from Glacier Greens, par 3 golf course just outside of Edmonton. Sam Musa from Country Club Tour joins us. Golf tips from Kevin Day. Taylor Tracy from the McLennan Ross Tour joins us, and we go around YEG and check in with the Coal Creek Golf Resort. Should be another great week ahead, so hopefully get out and play some golf, and be sure to tune back in next Sunday morning, 8 a.m. for the VIP Golf Show. Have a good one.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers provide on-highway and off-road custom trailers for over 25 years, but there's so much more than that. If your heavy haul trailer has issues, take it into AccuSteel. Their full service and frame inspections break down not just what's wrong, but why it's wrong. They take the guessing out of repair work with quality engineered frame repairs that get you back working with a safe and reliable product. Plus, enjoy endless options for retrofits and modifications to your heavy haul trailer of any make and model. Visit accusteel.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens Restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.